Hey y'all, it's Casey and welcome to my channel. I am going to be talking about a not so fun topic. I've decided to share something with all of you that is something that I've never seen shared before. It's not that talked about. It is October 17th. I don't know when I'm going to be posting this because it's going to be a series of videos that I plan on taking. So a few months ago, I went to my doctor, my lady doctor, my OBGYN, to get my lady parts checked, and it's a normal checkup. Everything was fine, and then I got my test results back of my pap smear, and my pap smear showed some abnormal cells, so I had to go back within the same month, or within a month. So she did a biopsy, and a biopsy is where they take samples of your inside there, and they test it for further testing to make sure that the first test results came back right. And so we did that. Wasn't really comfortable because she had to like rip parts of inside of me out, basically. It's not as bad as it sounds. It sounds bad, but it was fine. It was quick, and it was uncomfortable, but that was about it. Then not too long after that, my test results showed that my levels for cervical cancer were really high. So it's out of 4, 1 being the lowest abnormal cells, and then 4 being cancer. And I am at level 3. So that's a bit concerning. So I made another appointment. This is all within, I want to say within 3 months of each other. So I went back and I had a LEEP procedure done, and a LEEP is taking 25% of your cervix. I don't know if you know what your cervix is, but look up the anatomy of a woman and it'll show you what the cervix is. So it's not cancer, but it's really high abnormal cells that it's very concerning that if I would have waited a year, it could have turned into cancer. So I went and had that done. It was uncomfortable. They had to stick a shot up my hoo-ha to numb me, and they had to cut out the abnormal cell, which she showed me. She asked if I wanted to see, and I said yeah, because I'm weird. And it was about like a quarter size abnormal cell growth or whatever it was in my cervix, and then she scraped the rest of the abnormal cervix out. So we were testing to see if it spread, to see if the abnormal cells spread. It has not, thank God. It is just in the one area for now, but she said that it's still very concerning how high my levels are. So tomorrow, on the 18th, it will be Friday, I have an appointment at 11, and I'm going to video after my appointment. I will probably be upset because I have been upset. It is an emotional thing to have. So I just go ahead and let myself let it out after my my appointments, and then I move on with life because I don't want to be sad and mope around about it. So have better things to do. And so yeah, we're gonna talk about my next steps of what I need to do. The last time I went, my doctor said that my levels were so concerning that if I was 30 and done having kids, that she would do a coning of my cervix. Something along those lines. So not a hysterectomy where you take everything out, so I would still be able to have kids. It would just be really, really dangerous for me and the kid because it hasn't spread, it's just a cervix. So that's what she would be having the procedure on, or surgery on. So I didn't have surgery last time. It was just a procedure because I didn't go under. I was awake for everything. They just put a shot up there, and I felt that. It was not comfortable. Oh, girls, go to your lady doctor. I should have gone sooner than I did because I knew this was a possibility. It's gonna be uncomfortable, it's not gonna feel great, but it's quick. You'll know you're cleared, you know. If you're going through something similar or the same thing, just keep your hopes high because it's not the end of the world. It really sucks, but it's not the end of the world, and God has a plan for all of us. And one of my things is I've always wanted to be a mom, so I know I can adopt. I've always kind of planned on adopting even before finding this out, but I would love to have my own kid one day. We didn't want to try for kids until I was like 25, 27. Hopefully I would have had school passed, but like school done by then. I'm going to talk to my doctor tomorrow about that and about babies. So that is really the one thing that I'm kind of hung up on, because I want to carry at least one child. That's such a beautiful gift from God, and I mean, God's always known that's something I've always wanted, is to be a mom. So yeah, I'll keep y'all all updated. Oh yes, I also forgot that I believe I have H. pylori again. And H. pylori is basically right before stomach ulcers. I had it last year and I had it for like 6 months. I'm surprised I didn't have stomach ulcers because I went to a doctor and she was like, no, you're fine. She just kind of brushed me off her shoulder like I was lying or something. And then I was like, I don't feel fine 2 months later, and I went to another doctor. We did 3 types of testing, and oh look, H. pylori. That's why I'm like sick and in pain and my face is breaking out. And that's one of the reasons why I think I have it again, is because my face over here, I've had that for a while. I had cystic acne last time and I'm breaking out all down here, and I'm not about to start my menstrual cycle anytime soon because I do break out around that time, but I've just had this. And then I have had some things when I eat, I'll get heartburn and acid reflux and some bathroom issues. I'm also going to get that tested as well. Without insurance is $700 for the blood work, but I have insurance, so I'm just trying to figure out how much I'll have to pay out of pocket. I'm trying to figure that out so I can, like, you know, live and not like die of stomach ulcers or cervical cancer. That's life right now, guys. Keep your head up because it's okay. Just do the best you can do and live life. You got this. God's got you. Put your hope and your trust and your faith and everything. God's got you, so it's okay. Okay, so I just got done with seeing my doctor and everything was fine. I held up nicely from my procedure, and I have to go in 6 months to do a checkup because just to make sure that it stays the same, I guess, so it doesn't progress. It can come back, so that's what we're gonna make sure in 6 months. We're gonna do a pap and a normal pap, and then we're just going to scrape my cervix to get like the cells, and they're gonna test that, see if something comes back or whatever. So other than that, it didn't spread, but it can come back. So I'm loving life. I might go get some wine, to be honest, and might start drinking some wine. It's 12 o'clock on Friday the 18th of October, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Yes. I also want everyone to know I'm not posting this or sharing this for pity or for anyone to feel bad for me or whatever you do when you don't get good news. I don't know. I'm just sharing this because it's something that is really common for a lot of women, and I don't ever see anyone talking about it or anything. So yeah, it's life, and it was scary. It's scary. It's still scary that it can come back, but just know that it's going to be okay, and keep having a positive mindset and keep pushing yourself to do what you love to do, and put it all in God, because that's the most important thing you can do, is trust in God and put it in God, and He has you. Even if test results don't come back right again and again, God has a plan for you, and you have to keep your mind on that. Okay? It's not in your hands, it's in God's hands. For my H. pylori, for my stomach ulcers, I am taking this stuff called elderberry, which is from Young Living, and Young Living is like a alternative oils and ingredients and their products and stuff. And so I'm doing this elderberry, which helps with sickness, and it specifically helps with H. pylori too, like stomach issues and digestive issues and respiratory issues and stuff like that. So I'm taking that, see if that's going to help. And I'm doing an immune system roller booster thing. It's just a roller that I roll, like bathe in it basically. But they have that, so I'm trusting in that to help. So we'll see. I'd much rather be doing that than taking medicine, like, you know, the medicine that is made in the lab. And anyways, I'm fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go home and treat myself now, I guess. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. If you're going through the same thing, you got this. You got this. I just got back from the doctor. I got blood work done. One side, two sides. She did this one because this vein looks a lot better to poke at. But it didn't work. Nothing was coming out. So I don't know what that means. But she like took it out, stuck it back in. And I'm one of those weirdos that watches it. She did this one, which like I said, this one that she had to poke a few times looks like it has a better vein. But this one worked. It's for my H. pylori testing. She said that it could be tomorrow that we get it. If not, maybe next week. We shall see. Hopefully I can get it tomorrow so I could update all of you. I'm pretty positive it's H. pylori. Hopefully that's all it is, because I don't want to deal with something else. I'm done with dealing with stuff. I'm so done. Yep. Okay, so I'll let y'all know whenever I get my results back. Okay. Finally got my results. It is November 6th, and I am at work. I'm on my lunch break, and the doctor's office finally called me back. They said that my results came back fine, that everything looked normal. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm glad that there's nothing wrong, because thank God there's nothing wrong, because I don't know if I can. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I've been through enough. Like, let's just work on healing, you know? Like I was explaining earlier in the video, I'm taking this elderberry, and it's from Young Living Thieves. It's like hand in hand. And I explained to the doctor, as soon as I started taking it, within the first week, my face started clearing up. Like, I still have like this, but I had this for like a month before I started taking elderberry, and then it started to go away, and now it's just a little red mark. It's not even like, it's barely a bump. I have small breakouts. Like, I've been picking at my face all day. That's probably why it's pink or irritated. I haven't had my heartburn or acid reflux since I've been taking it either. She was really interested in that, so I'm just gonna finish my jar. Maybe I can talk more about that later in another video. That is all from me, so thank you all for watching and listening, and if you're going through the same thing, you can do it. God is with you. Don't ever forget that. You're not alone. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you have a lovely week, and I will see you next time.